Tragedy, tragedy, tragedy. Are you serious? Paris, France. Here are the latest numbers now. Update. There was 2 suicide explosions at the stadium, just outside the stadium door. It was so powerful that as France and Germany were playing on the field, you could hear the explosion over the crowd of 90,000. There was an attack. Gunmen stood up. They were all sitting in the restaurant. And simultaneously, they all stood at a certain time, pulled out weapons, and started shooting people. As they were doing this at a nightclub, other gunmen fired on a cafe through the windows. And other gunmen fired on people at a bar. And other gunmen opened fire on a concert hall with a heavy metal band playing from America by the name of Eagles of Death. Now, right now, we just got an update. 35 people dead. 100 hostages at the concert hall. Unbelievable amounts wounded. No, more people wounded and laying in the streets than that Paris has ambulances. The president of the nation was in the stadium when the explosions went off. Secret Service got him out of there, and he is safe. Paris is in a state of shock. The entire city is frozen in fear, and the terrorists are working simultaneously in unison, literally, to paralyze Paris. Again, 35 dead, and I'm afraid that number is going to rise. 100 hostages at the concert hall. The stadium has just now been emptied out. Total chaos and pandemonium. Bodies laying in the streets as the people come out of the stadium looking for their cars. A scene of apocalyptic nature. The devil's loose. It's Friday the 13th. And while this was happening, the earth started shaking and quaking. And a 7.0 mega earthquake hit Japan. With concerns of tsunami. We're still managing that. But right now, Paris, France, gunmen opened fire on a nightclub, opened fire at a bar, opened fire at a cafe. 2 suicide explosions shake the entire football stadium where France and Germany were playing and where the president of France was at. And opened fire on a concert at the concert hall where the heavy metal rock band from America, Eagles of Death, were singing. And 100 hostages. And we don't know how many people are dead at the concert hall. We don't know. And we don't know if there's going to be any more attacks throughout the land, throughout the city of Paris, France. We don't know who was this coordinated effort. What was the name of this group? I have to ask, is this radical Islamist? When there's been so much turmoil and with these open border immigration that's flooding into all of Europe and America and Australia, I think someone has to ask the question. Again, I don't know if it was a Muslim terrorist, Islamic Muslim militants or not. I don't know. But you have to ask the question. And now we need to pray. 35 people are dead. I don't know how many are wounded. I don't know how many are actually dead. It's probably more. And 100 hostages? How does France handle this? Please pray for the people of Paris, France tonight. This world's in trouble. The red horseman of the apocalypse is, without question, galloping. Oh, and by the way, the stock market's lost over 700 points this week. Sounds like the black horseman of the apocalypse was riding through Wall Street, while the red horse of war and chaos riding through the streets of Paris. Are you saved?